YouTube. We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. So I'm gonna split it up today. Start in the house. Just give you some wisdom, words of wisdom. We not doing. I'm gonna do some book references. I'm gonna go to some books that I bootlegged. You understand me? Around. Excuse me. The seven Hermetic principles, which are the universal laws, consolidated. So it's a lot of shit going on. I don't know why they do this like this. I don't know if they just want to confuse people or they don't want people to get the real mastery of what's going on. But I've been studying the universal laws and the seven hermetic principles. Probably before I met the seven hermetic principles, I was studying the universal laws. I was studying law, probably over 2 years now. Studying law, universal law, all law, man's law and universal law. I love law. Period. I'm a Mercury. I'm a Mercury energy. Information is everything to me. So law is everything. You understand? But when I was studying the universal laws, I found myself just reiterating the same shit under a different name. I found myself studying, observing the same principle by a different name. So that's cool. You go into that study, you study all the universal laws and such. And then, I ran across the Kabbalion, which had the seven Hermetic principles, which came out of Thoth, which is also Thoth is the Mercury energy. Hermes Trismegistus is also a Mercury energy for you guys tracking with me on the spiritual connotation behind the back. So you can kind of see both of this. So hopefully you guys can see this. So this is the seven Hermetic principles. My favorite law on the seven Hermetic principles is mentalism. Mentalism undergirds all the other laws and such. Mentalism is everywhere. Mind is everywhere. So mentalism undergirds all other laws. But one thing, the reason why you can look that up and check it out. But the reason what I want to show you, you understand me, because a lot of us are void of independent thinking. A lot of us and a lot of these teachers teaching this shit, the universal laws and the seven hermetic principles and such, they are void of independent thinking, or they are occultists who are masters at shrouding what they're really trying to relay to you. So let's just look at these seven hermetic principles that I teach. Let's look at them right quick. We got the law of mentalism, the law of correspondence, the law of vibration, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm, the law of cause and effect, and the law of gender. So, what you have right here is a consolidation of the universal laws. But I'm gonna show you something else. These is too much. Too many things going on. Too much things going on. You saying the same motherfucking thing over and over and over again. Just in these seven hermetic principles. Let's see what the fuck we got going on. Mentalism. That's a law of and of itself. Everything is mind. All is mind. You are focalized mind. You are focalized information. You have your own personal mind. You understand me? You have your brain. Your brain is the generator of thoughts, which controls your mind, your own personal sphere of mind, which is a conglomerate of information around you from your past and your present and all your experiences, all the information you collected. That's war. That's mind. That's a lofty ass, quick ass, explanation of it. But this is a lofty study. I've been studying this for 10 years and I ain't an expert. Ain't nobody an expert on mentalism. I haven't found one. And Papi know his shit. I don't know too many people, but I'm not going to go into mentalism like that. I just want to show you something. I'm doing this because I want to show you something. Let's look at these other laws. The law of correspondence, the law of vibration, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm, and the law of cause and effect are all the same law. You talking about the same damn thing. You understand me? So when I teach this shit, the biggest thing I spend is on mentalism. Because correspondence, let me see if I can back up a little bit. Because correspondence deals with what's in your mental atmosphere. This is what you are attracting from. Your correspondence is what you are walking around the planet with. You understand me? You're mirroring of what you have inside of your mental atmosphere collected all of these years. You understand me? All your hurts, pains, You know, everything you could think of, everything that you've ever experienced is in your mental atmosphere all around you. And the law of correspondence says pretty much whatsoever in your mental atmosphere is what you are going to experience. So let's look at the law of vibration. The law of vibration, whatever you move, however you vibrate, and I hate to use the same word in the definition, but however you move is what's going to attract to you. So the law of vibration, you guys know it by the law of attraction, which is the same motherfucking law as the law's correspondence. Sound a little same to you? It sound like the same thing is congruent? In your correspondence, what's in your mental atmosphere is what you're attracting. In the law of vibration, what you are vibrating is that you're attracting. Let's look at this motherfucking law of polarity. The law of polarity, as above, so below. What you need to anchor the bottom will have the equal half up top. So you see a tree. You understand me? The law of polarity is the same as the law of correspondence. Whatever you have, you're going to be mirroring that. You understand me? So when you talk about the law of polarity, most people, as above, so below. There's a mirror there. You understand me? The roots under the ground are the same mass as the tree, as the part of the tree that you see that's above the ground. That's the law of polarity. Motherfuckers talking about they righteous and they good and they trying to bring righteousness into the planet and all this other shit like that. They don't understand the law of polarity. You understand me? There's no such thing. Any motherfucker talking about they trying to bring good into the planet, righteousness in the planet, they're actually bringing that equal measure of bad or unrighteousness or whatever the fuck is the opposite of righteousness. The law of rhythm is the same as the law of polarity, is the same as the law of vibration, is the same as the law of correspondence. You understand me? Your rhythm is what you are going to have. You understand me? So if you have a rhythm of good energy, this is what will be your experience. That's the same thing as the law of correspondence, the same thing as the law of vibration, the same thing as the law of polarity. You understand me? And when you get into the universal laws, that's all you see is redundance. You understand me? They talking about the same damn thing under a different title. So that's why I teach the 7 Hermetic principles, because it's a little more consolidated, but it's still saying the same thing over and over and over again. So the law of cause and effect, same as the law of rhythm, same as the law of polarity. Cause and effect. You do something and you get an effect. I stubbed my toe, ouch. You understand me? Ouch. You understand? That's the bottom half of stubbing. So when we talk about cause and effect in the law of rhythm, what were you doing? You're moving too fast and you wasn't watching, boom. That's your rhythm. You're hurried, you're rushed. You understand me? And then you have the effect of that rhythm that you're carrying, which they talk about in cause and effect. Let's look at cause and effect and rhythm in corresponds to polarity. Polarity as above, so below. Remember I told you whatever you have, whatever you're inviting in. So Papi is, champion freedom. You understand me? So there's some bondage behind that. You understand me? Good thing for us, the bondage is already here. You understand me? We all got bondage. So me championing freedom is a reflection of the bondage that I have, that we all have, that we are experiencing in this hologram, in this confinement of this flesh suit. Because there's no freedom until we die. That's true freedom. You understand me? So if you really want the real freedom, and if Papi ain't here, you know why, because I'm about that real freedom. You understand me? But cause and effect is the same as rhythm, is the same as polarity, is the same as vibration, is the same as correspondence. You understand me? But you guys aren't objective thinking. You understand me? All you doing is reading some shit, and a motherfucker got some degrees, and you read it, and you excited about the shit, and you move on. Black folks love cliches, always saying some cliche shit. You understand me? But they don't understand the law. You understand me? I understand the law, so I'm able to flip it to you any kind of way. You might not never hear me say the same definition that these people go check out the definition. But be mindful. These are occultists. You understand me? So the law of gender. The law of gender is the same law. Let's see if we go right here. The law of gender is the same law as rhythm and can be paired with polarity. Because masculine and feminine, there's a polarity. Top and bottom half, or you have the feminine energy was once one whole and it's split. That's the polarity now. You got the masculine and the feminine. You understand? That's gender. But I can take the law of gender and pair it with the law of polarity or rhythm. You understand? That's the masculine and feminine is the rhythm of the universe. So you see what we got here? We got all these motherfuckers teaching shit. And then, so I'm teaching correspondence tonight. I'll be talking, I got a class tonight with my class, the law of correspondence. And they learning shit. We not no dummies in my class. But, people want to tell me that the law of correspondence is the same as the law of karma. It's the same as karma. Karma and correspondence ain't the same thing. You understand? You're talking about two totally different things. So, this is karma. This is you. So this. So, this is you. You did some shit right here. Maybe some unfavorable shit. That's what this plus sign is going to represent. You did something right here. This is karma. I'm explaining the law of karma. You did something. This is you right here in the present. You did something in the present. And karma says, this thing that you did in the present is going to come back around to your ass in the future when you over here somewhere. That's karma. You understand me? And there's so many flaws to that stupid ass law. People don't understand karma. You understand me? Karma speaks to a bigger thing. You understand? You have to fucking use your thinking cap though too. There's a lot of things with karma. One is why white folks ain't experiencing their karma. Two, the reason why white folks want, I'm gonna answer that because I asked you a question. I'm gonna ask you answer that too. White folks ain't experiencing their karma because karma is bigger than this motherfucking planet. Karma speaks of a time period and cycle. So correspondence ain't the same as karma because you are waiting on a time period and cycle for white folks to get their ass kicked too. We waiting on that cycle. You understand me? And I was telling one of my students, a lot of people don't understand. White folks only been running the planet for 2,000 years. That's the equivalent. That's not even a full dynasty in Egypt. Egyptian dynasties were thousands of years in between each other. You understand me? So the white folks only been running the planet for 2,000 years. The possibility one Egyptian dynasty. You understand me? And in that little small ass period, they done damn near destroyed the whole entire planet. You understand me? So that could be a reason why white folks ain't experiencing these shit right now because the karmic cycle is a lot longer than what we think. But when you're talking about karma, you're talking about cycles. You're talking about something here to here, which is a lot of things with correspondence. You see? Now I'm gonna draw the circle with correspondence. We are dealing with all of the information that you have collected throughout your life. The time you was molested, the time you had your first kiss, the time that you got robbed, the time you got raped, the time, somebody that you knew got murdered, the time you got your first ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? All of that is in your vibrational field, in your mental field. And this is what we're describing when we do this, which we're describing correspondence. Now, this is different because wherever you go, this shit go. And you are constantly attracting stuff to you, life experiences, based on what's in your field, what's in your mental atmosphere. This is you. This is your mental atmosphere that we all have around us that we can't see. And this is all, this is mind. So remember I told you, I'm just going to mind right now because I didn't touch mentalism. You are focalized mind. Everything you experience is your aspect of the greater mind, but is also focalized mind. Your informational field with your personal experience is also focalized mind, like your body is focalized mind. You understand me? And then you are a part of an entire mental field. Everything we see around us is a part of mind. Everything we see and don't see is a part of aspect of mind. And when we talk about mind, we talk about this unquantifiable matter from quantum mechanics. But with the law of correspondence, you move around this planet with this shit on you. So it's like you got shit on you and you ain't never wipe your ass. And you walking around with this funky ass shit on you. Or if you got some perfume on you and you sprayed the perfume on you, you walking around with this perfume on you. It's stuck to you. This is the law of correspondence. Everything that's in your mental field is stuck to you. And this is what you are going to experience right fucking now. Two totally different things. The law of I keep saying the law, but karma deals with cycles. And we might not even see the white man's karma in our cycle. But how you treat somebody is definitely going to affect you directly today, right now, because of the law of correspondence, because how you treat somebody is in your mental atmosphere, my niggas. So that's it. You following up behind these folks that don't know shit but the definitions that they read on the motherfucking internet. Go read the definitions for yourself. And you don't need to really follow up behind nobody. Nobody need to teach you this. Everything I teach is online. If I don't teach it, I gave you the books for it. So you don't need to come to me. Nobody need to come to me unless they want to fuck with me. You understand me? Unless they want to deal with Papi. You understand me? Through this information, through all of this shit I do, I'm building my community. I was a Christian at one point. I was a Christian minister. You understand me? And I had a community around me. I had a community around my family. I had other families that I interacted with. So this is what I'm doing this for. Those of us who follow information, we seldom don't have a community. You understand me? So this is a community. You understand that I'm building around this information. So I really don't, if you don't, you don't need to come to me to learn shit. You can learn what I'm teaching just like I learned what I'm teaching from somebody else. I never went to them. I never met them. I listened to their lectures. I read their books. And I got some books for you too. Bootleg books. Fuck Amazon. Bootleg your books. Fuck Amazon. They not giving me no money for the points and the book references that I'm giving you guys. Bootleg them shits. Bootleg the books. That's what I do. And this one right here on mentalism, the Master Key System by Charles Handel is a good one. The Master Key System by Charles Handel. What I'm going to do as soon as I give him my queen, because I need, if you know how to do shit like that, organize stuff, holla at Papi, But as soon as I give him my queen, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to have her put together a list of all the books, all the PDFs that we got and such. This is a dope one. Psychocybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Powerful one. And another one that I get, and I'll list these up so you guys can get them if you don't get them now. Psychocybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Maxwell Maltz or whatever his name is. Maltz. Powerful book. And also the one I always tell you about. The one, I don't see it. There it goes right over there. Right there. Right here. Yep. This one, The Science of Mind. This book is like some change. I'm going to do something around this book. I'm going to do something around all my mental studies because we got to get it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a group of us get together and we're going to read this book for y'all. And y'all can come in and join, and I'll create a platform where we can just read this book and get on this book, this mentalism, and some of the other books that's on mentalism. But you got to stop following these folks around, man. Read. You understand? Read. You understand? Most of these folks, man, you can go to YouTube. I can go to YouTube right now and pull up some definitions on the 7 Hermetic principles and give you some definitions. And I can talk good, and somebody can talk good, and if they look good, then you with it. Come on, man. Nah. Read. You understand? And don't come to Papi unless you're ready to submit to me as your teacher. I don't need you to come to me. I gave you all the information. All the information that I give is out there. You understand me? Because I don't want motherfuckers thinking they got to come to me to get the information. That's one. And then niggas come kill me. You understand? Because I'm the only one with this information on mine. Nah, y'all all get it. They going to kill us all. You understand me? They going to have to kill us all for studying mentalism, studying mind, studying these universal principles. So when you go to the universal principles, I don't have them in front of me, but I'll do the same thing for the universal principles that I just did with the 7 Hermetic principles. Show you how the motherfucking shits is the same. You understand me? You got to open up your brain and, be able to pair these subjects together. If you don't, you will lose. You understand me? You can't get it by studying one thing. You understand? But that's all I got going for you right now. I'm going outside. I'm getting it shaking today. Yesterday I fucking was, I wasn't feeling it at all. But I'm about to turn up today with the dynamic movement. So I just was giving you this drop before I go outside and do some jumping and shit and such. But here it goes. 7 Hermetic principles. Mentalism. Mentalism is the top dog. Study mind. Study mentalism. This is a book on mentalism and mind, the science of mind by Ernest Holmes. This is another, the one I just showed you by Maxwell Maltz is another one on mind, on mentalism. But come on, y'all. It's time to use your brain. You understand? It's time to use your brain. All these teachers teaching this shit, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. You understand? They just know how to read a definition. You understand me? So how do you apply this shit to your life is what I'm dealing with. You understand me? How do you apply mentalism to your life? And there's no experts in there in this subject, like I told you. To be an expert with mentalism, this is the study that has you move objects with your mind. So, that's what we gave you today. I gave you 3 books, 2 bootleg books. The Science of Mind, I believe you can bootleg that shit too, but the book is like $5 or something like that, $7. It's not expensive. Used or some shit like that. Get it used. And everything else like that. But yeah, that will conclude this live right now. And I'll see you like in a couple of minutes outside.